Hello ACRC staff, another amateur video before I head out. This drawer is definitely your friend. This is where you have your clothespins for your spider web as well as your processing tools, and if you happen to get here extra early or want to stay a little late or want to borrow, there's some literature tools out here for you. I had more, but I'm leaving. I'm taking them with me. So, sorry about that. Anywho's, this is your bag for your clothespin. I've also included a birdcage bell. You can put this in the center of the spider web or on top or whatever, wherever you think it might tinkle. And it's a different way to use the spider web. So if it goes off, there can be punishments, like they can sing or you can close a hole, whatever. It's just a different type of adaptation rather than putting clothespins. So, challenge by choice. Another 2 processing tools I put in here for y'all to use. Playing cards. Playing cards are a nice one because the participants can hold stuff in their hands. So you can say, okay, pick a card. So you just hold them out. You walk around and let everyone grab a card. And you can do it tons of different ways. You can do royals, or you can do group kudos. If you have a black one, you could say, based on the number or based on the color. So if you want to do numbers, make it really hard for them, they have to do 9 kudos for individuals. Or you can just say, if you have black, you can do 1 kudo for an individual, and make sure that they look at the individual rather than the facilitator, because they want to talk to the facilitator, say talk to that person, and they can give kudos that way. If they draw a red, you can say, okay, now you have to give a kudo to yourself, or something you did great, something you thought worthwhile. So there's lots of different ways to do that. You use numbers, you use colors, you do royals, just tons of things you can do with those with that card. But it's a way for people to hold on to something and process. It's a real great end of the day one to kind of let people wrap it up. And there's lots of tears and clapping. Another tool. Sorry, I have only one hand while I'm doing this. Alright. Here's some processing photos. What you do is you can just lay them out on the ground like this and say, alright, everyone, come on over here and grab a picture that you feel you can most identify with this last element or the day. And for people who have a hard time just pulling feelings, thoughts out of the air, this is another good one. So they're like, ooh, this cowboy, really? I can come up with something with a cowboy. Or if they want to kind of deflect because they're not big into sharing emotions, you can do so by being a little silly, like, oh man, I felt so fruity today. It allows people to share, be part of the group, lets them hold on to something. They can look at it instead of the group while they talk. It's just a different type of processing tool. You can carry these with you to a low, same with the cards, and you can just throw them out. Another thing you can use is a thumb. So something real quick, say everyone, on the count of 3, throw out a thumb, thumbs up, thumbs down, in the middle, and you can ask a few people. So my thumb uppers, give me a couple of responses of why y'all, or a couple folks share why you thumbs up, or a couple folks share thumbs down, sideways. You can also do on a range from 1 to 5, how do you think you did? 1, 2, 3, everyone throws out a number, so they can do 1, 5. And you can ask, okay, one person from my 2s, tell me why you think it was a 2. So those are a couple different processing tools you can use rather than the traditional questions, and kind of leading them to experience that event. Lots of different ways to process groups. Lots of different ideas and activities out there. If y'all want to Google it, if y'all want to email me and talk about it, there's a lot of veterans on staff. Feel free to reach out to them. There's a contact sheet, and everyone is comfortable with texting these days. Just send them a text. They'll probably be more than happy to help you out. So all these will be inside this Drawer of Magic. And if you happen to buy something or have an idea, just stick it in there. I've noticed someone put down their cards with questions in them. I would bet $1. It was Joy, who's fantastic with processing. She's a good one to reach out to. Sorry, Joy. So there's the more the magical, the more variety enhances the group and also gets your brain working. So I encourage y'all to really try to enrich yourselves. Love y'all. See if I can make this. Bye.